guys, it's Kiya. How's it going? And welcome back to my channel. So today we are 9 weeks out. That week went so quick. I think it's because I was busy last weekend at the glute wear event, and then it was like straight back into work on Monday, and I didn't really feel like I had that much of a break from work. But yes, so this week with prep I only lost 0.5 kilograms, which is not ideal considering I'm now 9 weeks out. I feel like I'm looking a lot better in my check-ins. I feel like everything's kind of a bit tighter, but I do feel like I am probably putting a bit of muscle on. Not really sure why that's happening, but whatever. You know, it's me, so it's always going to be weird. But yes, so I checked in on Wednesday with coach and we kept everything exactly the same. I have been a bit poorly as well over the last week, so I thought it might be down to that my weight loss hasn't been great. But I'm feeling better now. I've still been pushing hard, didn't take a break from the gym, everything was fine. Then checked in again on Saturday, which was yesterday, and we decided, well, coach decided to keep food the same, but we're going to change cardio. So my cardio before, I think it was 45 minutes every day, steady state cardio, but it's now been changed to 50 minutes every day, and then 5 days a week we are doing 8 20-second dead mills. And if you don't know what dead mills are, they are really hard. They're so hard. So dead mills are basically when you get the treadmill, it's actually turned off, but then you run on it as fast as you can for 20 seconds. And it is hard work, especially when you train legs the day before in the hot weather. Obviously you can see I'm sweating now because it's a hot weekend, and I'm sorry about that. But yes, so that was really hard. So hopefully that will kickstart me. I'm making sure I'm drinking enough water in that. And yes, so fingers crossed, weight will be coming down quicker. Obviously not too quick because I don't want to lose any muscle. But yeah, apart from that, everything is going okay, I think. Coach seems to be happy, so I'm happy if coach is happy, and I'm super excited to get on stage, even though 9 weeks is not a very long time at all. So, what I was going to say, I'm sorry I'm sweating, in this video is 5 things that I wish I knew before I competed. Because you do hear some things and you're not sure if they're true or not, but there are some really weird things that actually are true, and everybody that's competed before just thinks they're normal because they're used to it, whereas it's not really what I would personally call normal. So, number 1 is you need to be tanned. Obviously you can see, like, I don't really look like I need a tan, like I'm mixed race, so I'm always brown. So, but yeah, apparently everybody needs a tan. It doesn't matter how dark you are, how pale you are, if you are black, brown, whatever you are, you need a stage tan. So, and that is, I think it's to show up like the definition when you're on stage, because obviously stage lighting washes you out. Obviously I've got lighting now, and you can see I'm a bit washed out. But obviously on stage lighting you want to be able to show off your hard work and everything, like all the condition, all the muscle that you've worked so hard for. So a tan allows you to do that. And thing number 2 kind of rolls on from that. To get a stage tan, you need to shave everywhere. Like literally everywhere. If you think you don't have hair there, you might have hair there, so just shave it. So I'm talking about your arms, your chest, your tummy, your back, literally everything. Obviously not your head, but like literally everything. Otherwise it messes up the tan. So obviously you don't want to have been putting in months and months work for then your tan to look stupid and you look stupid on stage because you didn't shave. So make sure you shave everything. Or wax. Some of the girls, they will wax before, but if you're not used to waxing or using hair removal cream, then I would not do it, because the last thing you want is to go on stage with blotchy ass skin like, I should have tried this before. Yes, you should have. You should have tried this before. So if you are just normally shaving, then just shave. If you are bothered about getting any kind of stubbly bits in a little bikini, the tan will cover that. Don't worry. And then after the tan, you cannot shower. So once you have had your tan the night before, do not shower because it will ruin your tan. The tanners will tell you this, but that did surprise me, because then obviously you can't put deodorant on because you will turn green. So everybody smells really nice backstage. What I do to kind of help with that is obviously you kind of like dab with like tissue to make sure that you're not like super sweating, but then be careful because you don't want to rub any tan off and then go into a pose and then have a big white patch because it doesn't look good. I put perfume in my hair, so obviously I have a lot of hair because I have a weave and wear extensions. I put perfume in my hair to kind of mask that smell, but you have to be careful because if you've got like perfume or hairspray on a tan that's not completely dry, because you get your tan redone on the morning of the show. If you get anything like that on a tan that's not completely dry, it will go either purple or green, and you really don't want that on stage day, so just be careful with what you are doing. So the next thing I will say is I did not realise how important posing is. I thought, no, it's fine, like I've done dance before and things like that, like I know how to pose. Like, I did not know how to pose at all. So in my first competition I can remember watching the footage back just thinking, what are you doing? Why did nobody stop me? So make sure if you're going to put in all that time and effort, all that money on a bikini, money on a coach, literally it takes over your life while you're doing it, let's not lie. Make sure you just, even if it's watching YouTube videos, I would recommend get someone to help you with your posing. I've got Kerry Sexton helping me with my posing at the minute, so I've been practicing, and then I've got another session with her coming up in a couple of weeks, which I'm really excited about. But you need somebody there to kind of adjust you, or I would recommend recording yourself on your phone, because you're not going to have a mirror there on the day with you. So if you get used to, oh, I look like this in the mirror, and if I turn to the side this looks better. If you are looking in a mirror to do that, you're not going to have a mirror there on show day. So on show day you're going to kind of panic because you're going to get up on stage and think, shit, I have no idea what I fucking look like right now. So I would say record yourself, do not practice in the mirror all the time, because you're not going to get used to what it feels like, and you want that muscle memory, so you know, yes, I go to here and that pops, and this turns here and that pops. So make sure you practice, because you will see people that will get on stage and you'll think, wow, they look insanely good, but if their posing isn't good, they're not going to place, and then that's just a waste of time again. So please, posing is important, trust me. I tried to just wing it, you can't wing it, like, been there, done that, does not work. And another thing I will say is people talk about water loading. So I am not coaching any of you guys, so I cannot comment on whether you guys will need to water load or not. I personally have water loaded for every show that I have done. It's worked really well for me. Even when I've had different people coaching me, we've always done a water load. So what a water load is, for example, if your show is on this Saturday, you start increasing your water on, I think it was Tuesday, it would go up by 500 millilitres, and then the next day it will go up more, and the next day it will go up more and more, and then on the Thursday before, when your show was on the Saturday, you would be drinking quite a lot of water, and you'll be going to the toilet all the time. So if it's your first time doing this, or if you've got a job where you can't nip the toilet all the time, I would book the day off, because you are going to be literally running to the toilet every 5 minutes. So make sure you consider that. And then on the Friday, if your show is on the Saturday, you then stop drinking, well, you don't stop, you probably have about 3 litres of water. Say for example the day before you had 6 litres-ish. Do not quote me on this, this is something you need to talk to your coach about. But yeah, for example, if you had kind of 5.5, 6 litres on a Thursday, you'd probably cut it right down on the Friday and have 2 or 3 litres. And then I tried not to drink that much later on in the night, so try and drink it more in the morning. Obviously, I'm not starving myself of water, because in bikini you really don't need to do that. And then on show day, I only then had bits of water with my food. Obviously, if I was thirsty, I would have a sip of water, because I'm not going to die over a competition, you know. And my coach has always said it's important, like, if you are thirsty, have a drink. Like, you are bikini, you do not need to completely dehydrate yourself, but I think it just helps give you that little bit extra tightness if you are already lean. So if you are not already lean, water loading is not going to give you a six-pack by the end of the week, okay? So I would just follow your coach's instructions on that. But I can remember when I first did it, I was like, you want me to drink how much water? What, in one day? Okay then, that's definitely gonna happen. But yeah, so I was not prepared for that, and I wish somebody had told me. And my final thing, and probably the most shocking thing that I found out, which kind of links in with your tan, is you might have heard this rumour before about bikini girls peeing in a cup. Yep. So I read this on the internet before I first competed, and I thought, that can't be true. I can't see the point in that. Why the hell would you pee in a cup? So basically, a lot of bikini girls will pee in cups once they've had their tan done the night before, so they don't get any splashback. So they will get like the big polystyrene cups and cut like a hole in it, go to the toilet, pee in a cup, and then you are all covered so you don't get any splashback and ruin your tan. Because if your tan gets wet, it comes off, and then you'll be walking around everywhere like, oh, she clearly peed on her leg. Did not know this was a thing. I mean, if you're okay at kind of aiming anyway, like, maybe you don't need to do this if you feel safe. But I can remember hearing somebody saying once that they actually got in the shower with a cup and peed that way, and it went wrong, and it went all over them, and obviously their tan was ruined, so they had to get it sorted out the day before. But I'm just saying, that was the weirdest thing I've ever heard. I think if you are careful with your, just be careful with your tan. When you've had your tan done, be careful with it. You probably won't have to pee in a cup. It works for some people. It's not something I do. I have tried it. I couldn't see the benefit personally. Like, no, I just go to the toilet like a normal person. Maybe like hover a little bit so you don't get like the toilet marks on your tan, but you will always have a tan. If you get like your tan with the people that are there with the competition, like every competition will have a sponsored tan person, so if you go with them, they'll be there in the morning happy to touch you up. Obviously try not to wreck it, because nobody wants to go on stage with pee marks down their leg. Like, not cool, not okay, not a good look. You're not going to win. So yes, they are the 5 things that I wish somebody had told me before I agreed to compete. But it's just a learning process. I don't even know what words are. But anyway, yes, that is it from me this week. Next weekend I will be vlogging me going up to visit my sister in Middlesbrough, so I'm super excited about that. I'll probably film a gym session up there as well, and next week I will do a physique update as well, and I will let you know how I'm getting on with my macros and my weight loss, because next week I'm only going to be 8 weeks out, so it's going to be coming around really quickly. So thanks ever so much for watching, guys, and if you liked it, please like and subscribe. It would mean so much to me, and I will see you in the next one. Hopefully a little bit leaner. Thanks.